Hi, it's Barb Klein from Inspired Possibility, and I'm laughing because I've tried to make this video. This is my third try. The other two times I was out in the sun, and I think something about the heat made the tripod just melt enough that it shot my camera off both times. So let's see if we can make it go this time. I wanted to stop by today and share with you this beautiful little book that I found that is called The Invitation by Oriah. And I stumbled upon it a couple of years ago after I had written my book, 111 Invitations. And so, of course, the title drew me in, and it was just randomly on their shelf. And when I started reading it, just the invitation, the very opening of the book is so profound, and there's so much in there to ponder and think about that really does invite you into a richer life. And I want to share that with you today. And then each chapter of the book gets into the specific sections individually. So I imagine more videos where we dive into individual sections a little bit more deeply. For today, let's just share the beginning of this and see what you think. The invitation. It doesn't interest me what you do for a living. I want to know what you ache for, and if you dare to dream of meeting your heart's longing. It doesn't interest me how old you are. I want to know if you will risk looking like a fool for love, for your dream, for the adventure of being alive. It doesn't interest me what planets are squaring your moon. I want to know if you've touched the center of your own sorrow, if you have been opened by life's betrayals, or have become shriveled and closed from fear of further pain. I want to know if you can sit with pain, mine or your own, without moving to hide it, or fade it, or fix it. I want to know if you can be with joy, mine or your own, if you can dance with wildness and let the ecstasy fill you to the tips of your fingers and toes without cautioning us to be careful, to be realistic, to remember the limitations of being human. It doesn't interest me if the story you are telling me is true. I want to know if you can disappoint another to be true to yourself. If you can bear the accusation of betrayal and not betray your own soul. If you can be faithless and therefore trustworthy. I want to know if you can see beauty, even when it's not pretty, every day. And if you can source your own life from its presence. I want to know if you can live with failure, yours and mine, and still stand at the edge of the lake and shout to the silver of the full moon, yes. It doesn't interest me to know where you live or how much money you have. I want to know if you can get up after the night of grief and despair, weary and bruised to the bone, and do what needs to be done to feed the children. It doesn't interest me who you know or how you came to be here. I want to know if you will stand in the center of the fire with me and not shrink back. It doesn't interest me where or what or with whom you have studied. I want to know what sustains you from the inside when all else falls away. I want to know if you can be alone with yourself and if you truly like the company you keep in the empty moments. So my invitation to you is to, in the comments below, or maybe in your journal, or maybe both, use this as a writing prompt today and take it as far as you want with this idea of, it doesn't interest me, blank. Here's what I really want to know. Maybe take 5 minutes and write if you're doing it in your journal, or just put one in the comments below. I would love to see what pops forth from you. Just put your pen to paper or finger to the keyboards and see what comes. No right or wrong. It'll just be interesting to see what gets unearthed. Thanks, and I will see you in the next video.